First of all, and to quote my guy, the legacy of race relations in Chicago. What's up, Ziggurat? In Fred Hampton, you can't beat white capitalism with black capitalism. You beat it with socialism. Segregation does not equal it. Separate is never equal. But let's hear. All right, so yeah, let's bring this shit up because this also something that I saw that I wanted to actually address. And yeah, yeah. This is gonna be a twofer. This is gonna be a twofer. All right. So let's go. All right, everybody. This is going to be another video where I like fucking shit on these. I don't know how to say it. You know, I hate separatism. Like, seriously, I hate separatism. I don't care if you're a black separatist, white separatist, any separatist who thinks that we need to stick with our own kind. Because you're fucking stupid. You know what you are? You're fucking stupid. The fact is, for you to have that whole idea, it promotes a system and an idea of superiority. Well, we need to stay with our kind because our kind is better than another kind. And that's stupid. That is stupid. Anytime you have separate, it never equals equal. And I'm tired. I am tired. Literally, I am sick of this bullshit that people promote, especially black people who know the legacy of segregation. How? Literally, they say, well, you know, we need to have our own shit. Don't you realize separate is never equal? Never equal. But we have dumb fucks like the two people I'm going to actually bring you. And well, let's just see and let's just actually get into what they're going to say. By the way, if you haven't already, I do want to say thank you for choosing to watch this video. Please like and subscribe and share this video and let's get into it. Now, we have in this young lady here. Now, this is a TikTok video. I found it on YouTube. What's interesting is this. If you actually look at it, it shows comments are turned off. This shit is actually labeled as a kid's video. This is bullshit. How? Why? Why would you label this as a kid's video? This is bullshit. And let's look at the descriptions. We need more black-owned businesses, even if we have the action to achieve. Even we have to achieve by segregating ourselves to make this happen. We gotta do what we gotta do, and this is the future. All black businesses, all black schools, all black everything. All right, so this is some bullshit. First of all, and to quote my guy, the legacy of race relations in Chicago. What's up, Ziggurat? In Fred Hampton, you can't beat white capitalism with black capitalism. You beat it with socialism. Segregation does not equal it. Separate is never equal. But let's hear this dumb fuck actually talk about this bullshit. Let's go.
Integration was not the answer. Quite frankly, I think integration was one of the worst things to happen to the black community. Just being real. Because it wasn't even true integration, it was just desegregation. Wasn't the same thing. Integration.
Now, that part is true. What we had with the striking down of the Jim Crow laws, the separate but equal laws, it was just taking down the whites only sign. It was never the spread of equality. It was never the, hey, we need to do this better here. It was just like, you can't legally separate anymore. But let's go.
Integration should have been dismantling both the black and white structures and creating a new structure, integrating two different things into one.
So you guys heard that, right? You guys actually hear the argument that she just made about how it's about truly mixing and truly, taking pieces and putting them together. Let's see if she's going to follow up with that. Let's go.
Instead, what really happened was they just took down the whites only signs.
All right, so hear me out. And I'm going to say this, and I know it's going to sound really, really weird. Stop with this bullshit. Like, I get it. I get you want to actually, let me turn my music on. Stop with this bullshit, this white or wheat or whatever the fuck it is. Stop. Because what it does, it highlights a fucking problem. I get that you don't want that is highlighting the problem, and quite frankly, it goes to a mindset. But it was fun for a joke. But at a point now where it's becoming a fucking slur. It's becoming a slur, and people are using it offhand to just generally shit on people that's not a person of color. Stop with this shit. Whenever I hear people that say that shit, I feel like they're like 2 seconds away from saying some racist shit. And yes, people of color can be racist as shit. But you know, we got to make sure that we do some performative shit to make sure that, we know that there are white people and then there are white people. Like, the fuck? But let's go.
And just put us in their spaces. Not the same thing. And quite frankly, racism and violence aside, segregation didn't sound that bad.
Fuck! Wait! This is the stupid shit! This is the stupid shit that's obviously fucking stupid. Except for the racism and the violence. That was the problem with the segregation. That was the problem with the segregation. It led to racism and violence. The easiest way to dehumanize somebody is to fucking take them out and make them seem strange and unfamiliar and not human. Like, for real. They used to have Sunday picnics on lynching. I will say that's a pretty big and bad deal. Racism led to shitty outcomes. Racism and segregation led to redlining, which caused future generations that we're still living with of poverty and a loss of generation wealth. But we kept away from the white people, so it was better then. You fucking racist piece of shit. But let's continue.
Because the idea of an all-black school, all-black pool, all-black movie theater, all-black restaurants, that doesn't sound bad to me.
That wasn't because people wanted it. Oh my God. It wasn't that way because people wanted it. It was out of necessity. But dumb motherfuckers never actually think about shit. They think because they grow up in a fucking environment that it's okay. Never questioning why that environment is the way it is. Never questioning what are the bad things about it. It's like asking a fish how's the water. But dumb fucks like this, motherfucker. How the hell are you literally saying this shit? You don't know. You don't know. You've never lived in a fucking society where it was just a monolith inside of the US. Now, if you're going to say that you don't want to be around racist motherfuckers, first of all, you can't be around your motherfucking self. Secondly, then we need to do something about the racism that's causing fucking hostilities between two different groups of people. But to say, well, I don't know, all black, like, what? It sounds like you live in this enclosed, tiny fucking space, and you've never actually met even black people outside of your own group. But let's continue.
Truly believe the fight was more so for equality of resources, but I don't think we was trying to sit with y'all to sing kumbaya. But
that is the literally fucking thing that Martin Luther King was actually said in the I Have a Dream speech that so many racists point out too. Is like the content of the character. What the fuck? Like, G, come on, G, come on. How? Oh my God! How? Let's
just me.
Like, I don't even know anymore. Like, I don't, because this shit is prevalent as hell. And I'm sorry, this bullshit of let's keep away from the white people. Like, is definitely like.
Segregation.
Stop. That's some shit where it's just like that's an old ass talking point of, I'm gonna say it, just racist black people that sit back and think that, oh, I don't want to be around white people. Like, and this isn't the first. Like, I was looking for this video and shit like this pulled up. This is from 2019. Here.
Segregation was actually a good thing because it forced black people to stick together. It was also the only time where black men and black women fought on the battlefield together side by side. It was also a good time for black businesses because people of color didn't have a choice whether they were going to shop with their own because they weren't allowed in white-only establishments. So they had to...
Like, listen to that shit. Like, well, it was better when we was forced to actually do something. The fuck? How? Wait, like, this doesn't even acknowledge. This chick doesn't even acknowledge the fact that the violence that was visited upon the different races. But because I feel more comfortable being around black people, which in reality, no you don't. No you don't. Well, black men and white, black women and white, and black men and black women, they had to fight together. So, again, this is somebody that would promote abusive ass situations only because they stayed together. Like, I would hate to see how this person would actually treat somebody who's in an abusive ass relationship. Oh no, you should stick with them because you forced to now. The fuck? Let's hear this shit.
Create their own restaurants. They had to create their own hotels. They had to create their own establishments because they weren't allowed in others. So once they did allow us to integrate, and I say allow because they didn't want us, once they did allow us to integrate with them, immediately we let go of all of our things. We let go of our restaurants. We let go of our hotels. We let go of our Negro leads. We let go of all of those things because the validation of white people was...
So, let's address some points. One, the reason why not just black businesses are going under, but white businesses are as well. The fact is, we live in a fucked up ass capitalist system that lives to eat and consume everything in order to stay ahead. Newsflash. Like, I don't get these stupid motherfuckers. And the fact that, oh, we let go of our Negro League. Motherfucker, we start dominating in sports because we had the opportunity to compete at a higher level. And I'm not a big fan of making money to get rich, but it's the whole thing of like, it's like nerd culture or motherfucking people that's like, well, he's mine, it's the best. I don't want to share because why? Because I'm like, they act the same as motherfucking comic book nerds or fucking gamers do. Like, well, it's mine and I don't want to share because reasons. I don't fucking get it. Because shit like this is racism. Like, you want to actually point, and I rarely point to shit like that because, like, but this shit right here is racism from a black perspective. Because it's never just like, well, you know, we need to help support black businesses because we need to actually help generate generational wealth for everybody and not just black. These are the people like this are people that would be mad at reparation things, at things in reparation, unless black people get it. Like, that's the bullshit that just like, not kind of pisses me off, completely pisses me off. Because what it does is it actually promotes racism from a different angle. That's it. It's bullshit. The fact of the matter is, when it comes down to it, we need healing. We need restoration. We don't need dumb fucks to talk about if black people don't come in first, then I don't know what to tell you. Do you know the best reparations that black people can actually get? I'll name it. 1, Medicare for all with a mental health component to it. Yes, that's the best reparations. So we can start healing some of this damage from our physical and mental health. But for everyone. You know what else? Free state college. So people can actually get more education to fill gaps in the fucking job market that we need to fill. A cessation of all drug arrests and treating it as a fucking disease, not a fucking crime. But motherfuckers like that, motherfuckers like these two dumbasses that I just showed would have a fucking issue with that because it just don't help black people. Newsflash. Black people aren't the only ones that has been hurt or crushed by this country. I keep making this point. While black slaves built the eastern part of the U.S., Asian Americans built the West. And you know what the original first sin of the U.S. was? It was genociding the natives that were already here. There have been pain all around this fucking country throughout its history. Don't fall for this bullshit of, like, it's like these people don't realize that it's not just a black and white thing. It's about pain that has actually been affecting a lot of people. Don't fall for this bullshit. I don't know what else to say, guys. I do want to say thank you for watching this video. I do want to say please like, share, and subscribe. We try to do this 3 times a week, but you know, sometimes I'm tired. But anyway, help out the channel by checking out the links in the bottom. And thank you for watching this video clip. And I want to take the time to say thank you to my current patrons. And you can actually help support my channel for as little as $1 a month. Check out Crimson60620 PS4 Gaming. Thank you.